guys, it's Christy. Welcome to another Make a Card with Christy video. Today we're going to be making a card using this Lawn Fawn Critters in the Jungle stamp set. I think it's a super cute set and I've been dying to use it. So to start off, I have gone ahead and stamped and colored a bunch of images just on the recent evenings. And we're going to actually be using this monkey today, so I thought we'd save, you know, one of these to color, but that's just an idea. These were colored with Copics, and these were colored with Copics, but we're going to color the monkey and the bananas with Spectrum Noirs today, just so you guys can see the difference, okay? So I'm going to set our previously colored piece aside, and I'll zoom in for you. Alright, so for our monkey, I'm going to start with his face. And I'm going to start with some flesh tones. So I've got FS1, and I'm just going to give his face a light wash there. Do his ears as well. Okay, I'm going to go with FS3, and I'm going to do a little bit of shading. Just kind of contouring his face a little bit. I'm going to go in with PP1 for his cheeks, just add a little bit of rosiness right there. Okay, and then I'm going to blend all that in back with the FS1 again. Our PP1 has faded out just a little bit more than I would like, so I'm going to add a tiny bit more in there while the ink is still wet so that can still blend together. Okay, we're going to go in now with EB3 for our monkey. And again, I'm going to start just laying in some color. Your bottom layer never has to be perfect. It's more just about saturation and kind of laying out your foundation. So don't worry if it's, you know, you miss a few little places or whatever. It's really not a big deal, just so long as you get most of it covered there. Okay, just finish up with his little tail here. Alright. I'm going to take my EB4 and I'm going to start to shade that. For this particular image, I'm shading the right side. He would have a shadow under his head there, and around his arms, under this arm, under this leg, and alongside the back. That's just going to help him get a rounded shape there. A little bit on the tail. I'm going to deepen those shadows with the EB5. Not too much of this color because it's pretty strong. This is the EB4. Okay. And then finally go back to our EB3 and just fill everything back in. Okay. And I'll take a little bit of EB8 and just color in his tiny little nose there. For our bananas, we're going to use the CT set. So we're starting with CT1. Just lay in some color. Grab CT2. These are going to look totally different because this is a totally different yellow family than I have for Copics. Just kind of shading where they overlap and towards the bottom. Working my way backwards with the CT2. And finally the CT1. Just to blend everything in. And then we'll go back with that EB3. Just do the stem. And there is our comparison. You can see the difference. This is the one we just colored, and these are the ones with the Copics. And then here is our monkey compared to the Copics. So very similar look, just slightly different. But like I've said in previous coloring videos, it's all about personal preference. They're both great markers. So anyway, I'm going to die cut these out and we'll continue on with our card. Okay, so I've got all my elements die cut out. I don't know how many of them I'm going to use today, so I just left any that I think I might use on my desk, and the rest have gone in my little sunflower bowl that I keep all my extra colored die cuts in. So we're going to start with a craft card base, and this is Crafter's Companion craft card base. And then I've also die cut an extra one, and I've die cut that with the Lawn Fawn stitched rectangle dies. And then I've die cut the circle out with the stitched circle dies from Lawn Fawn. This was the inside here, and I just swapped that out for a piece of blue. This is Snow Cone from MFT. And that's going to be our sky here. And then I've got a couple of pieces. This is W+9 Green Acres cardstock, and this is from Basil Card Shop. I'm not sure of the name of the color, but I just needed a contrasting color, and that was the only darker green grass that I had. Okay, so we're going to start with this cutout piece here. And the first thing I want to do is add our grass. So I'm just going to grab my ATG gun here. And I'm going to add some adhesive to the back of this grassy border, and then we can add that right to the base of our card here. Okay, now I'm going to take this darker green strip here and add some adhesive to that. And then we're just going to tuck this in the back. Just get that nice and straight there. Okay, and that's going to create the illusion of some distance, especially because we're going to next pop this part up with some foam adhesive. And by the way, I did go ahead and purchase another one of these giant rolls here because I'm starting to get low. This was the original size here. So you can get an idea. I've been using this roll for months and months and months, all through Christmas and even more. I just want to create a nice support system for this panel, since it has that die cut circle. And then we're just going to take our card front, and we're going to line this up right over top. And then we're going to add a little ATG to the back of this circle here. And we'll just press that blue piece into place. So that is recessed into the front of our card. And now I'm just going to go ahead and lay out our scene. Get an idea for how I want to put everything on the card. Alright, so I've attached everything with just Tombow Mono Multi. I wanted to keep things not too dimensional because I wanted to be able to mail this card, and I already have the little bit of dimension with this popped up piece, so I've glued some behind, you know, down here, and some on the popped up level, so I still have some dimension without using extra foam adhesive. Also, I didn't want to add any bananas to the vines just because I wanted, even though this is a cutesy look, I wanted a more natural look, and I spent a year living in Africa, and I know that bananas don't grow on vines, so, and they actually don't grow in this direction, they grow upside down. I can show you a picture of what banana trees look like. I had one in my backyard when I lived in Africa. So there you go. That's what a banana tree looks like if you have never seen one. And the bananas actually grow upside down on those huge bunches like that. So anyway, what I decided to do was make it look like the monkey was just going from tree to tree and picking bananas and then stockpiling them down below. So last I'm going to do is add my sentiment, and I'm going to use this Thanks a Bunch sentiment from the set. And I've stamped that on a little banner. This is from the Lawn Fawn Stitch Journaling Card Die set. So I'm just going to add a little glue, and it got smeared on the back, so that's why I flipped it over and just stamped it on the other side. The glue seems to be running out a little bit here. So I'm going to add that. And before I press it firmly into place, I want to add a little bunch of bananas next to the sentiment. So let me just get some glue out of here and try to make sure that that's kind of centered, including that banana bunch. So, and there we go. So that completes our card for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this really cute jungle themed card, and thanks so much for watching. I'll see you again next time. Bye bye.